We got plenty of spaces up here. Some of you I know want to stand in the back, and that's fine, but those of you that would like a seat, there's plenty of space, so come on forward. Thank you. We're going to get started here in just a few minutes.
to take their seats, please. We're getting started here in about 30 seconds. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. We're going to get started. Go ahead and take your seats. What an amazing turnout here today in Goodyear, Arizona. And for those watching today online, welcome. Are you guys ready for something that Arizona has never seen before? We are here today to mark a huge milestone, the groundbreaking of the very first Buc-ee's in the western United States, and it's right here in Goodyear, Arizona. Who's excited? I'm Tammy Vo with the City of Goodyear, and my team at the City of Goodyear monitors all the chatter on social media, with the news media, and I can tell you that since the announcement came out that Buc-ee's was coming to Goodyear, there has been non-stop excitement from our community. From the people who've taken trips to maybe Buc-ee's in locations in the southeastern United States to others who maybe have never had a chance to go to a Buc-ee's, they are going to soon get that chance right here where we are standing come next year. This morning, we here in Goodyear are so honored to be part of this momentous occasion. You might hear people ask, what is Buc-ee's? Really, the only appropriate response for what is Buc-ee's is it is a phenomenon. Buc-ee's has been called the Disneyland of convenience stores. From its homemade smoked barbecue, I'm sure you've heard of that, to the wall of beef jerky, homemade taffy, fresh roasted nuts, famous beaver nuggets. I know that's something like, what's a beaver nugget? Well, you got to try that today. And don't forget the cleanest restrooms in America. We can really only say that Buc-ee's is an experience. And it's going to be right here where we are standing. Can you imagine a 74,000 square foot store? That's larger than an NFL football field. Go Cardinals, by the way. It's really a one-of-a-kind place that has now chosen Goodyear, Arizona, again, as its very first location in the western United States. We have so many joining us today here in person. We have our state senators, representatives, and our local elected leaders here today, our Goodyear City council members and our mayor here, Joe Pizzillo, this morning. We would like all of you today to stand up to be recognized. Thank you for your continued contributions to the West Valley. Please give them a round of applause. And now we're going to hear from our city's fearless leader, a man whose vision for Goodyear, as well as developing our downtown just around the corner from here, by the way, is making history, really, for the nation's 9th fastest growing city. Please join me this morning in welcoming Goodyear Mayor Joe Pizzillo.
Welcome, what a turnout out there. This is awesome. You know, nothing happens in a vacuum, and I always like to start things off by saying, number one, we've got the greatest people working for the city of Goodyear and its management team as well. First of all, our city council. We have sitting out here, members, vice mayor, go ahead, Wally Campbell. We have Vicki Gillis on the council, We have Kano on the council. We have Brandon Hampton on the council. We have Benita Beckles on the council. Terry on the council. And again, without that former to provide direction to the city, that is awesome. All right. Second of all, we all work as a team. Without the group we have here, and I really believe Buc-ee's came is because we have a business-friendly environment here. They were easy to work with, and they're the ones that get the credit for putting all this on. All we do is provide direction, okay? So with that, I mean, let's get a hand for the team that helped work all this together. A lot of what Buc-ee's was just talked about, you know, from Tammy, all right? It's a destination. The thing as a finance guy that I like is that 80% of their business comes from outside the city, which means they're not cannibalizing our businesses. They're just adding to our revenue. That helps pay for police, fire, roads, and street. They're going to be an excellent addition to this city. It's a destination, and that's what I'm really looking for. Positive on our development. We fell through the entire state, drawing visitors from far and wide. And again, we have a ground town that we're building right up the street here. My vision is as they come to Buc-ee's, before leaving, they come visit this beautiful downtown that we're building. Spend money there as well to spread all this out here. For Goodyear, we're thrilled about the strategic location. And again, we're a downtown district. Opportunity to attract more people, diverse business, and vibrant atmosphere that continues to grow in the city. This is an impressive project. It really is. And again, to be the first in the state, to me, is awesome. Beyond the sheer size, Buc-ee also brings a significant boost to our economy. This location will create more and more business and revenue for us. My great thing I love about it, besides the restaurants that they say are the cleanest, right, is number one, 200 full-time jobs in the area. 200. And also, they're very generous to their employees. Generous 6% match with 401k, is that correct? All right. Weeks of vacation, 3 weeks of vacation, and demonstrating Buc-ee's commitment to its employees, which is awesome. So we got an excellent employer coming to the city as well. So let's give a warm welcome to Buc-ee's. We are confident that they will be a fantastic addition to our community and a landmark destination for travelers across this West Coast. We look forward to the positive impact, and our favorite timeline is what, guys? It's a great time to be in Goodyear, right? Thumbs up.
Thank you, Mayor Pizzillo. You heard the mayor talk about it a little bit, about Buc-ee's and Buc-ee's employees and Buc-ee's workforce coming to Goodyear. That's another thing that makes Buc-ee's unique, is that they really pride themselves in taking care of their employees. I know the mayor mentioned some of these benefits, but I got to just highlight a few more. At this Goodyear location, more than 200 full-time jobs with a starting pay above the minimum wage, full benefits, matching 401k, the 3 weeks of paid vacation every year. It's going to be awesome for our workforce in Goodyear. And not only is Buc-ee's taking care of its team, our next speaker is someone who considers Goodyear's employees to be its greatest asset. She keeps our great city here in Goodyear running behind the scenes and has a passion for our city that ensures nothing but the best program and services for our residents. So please join me this morning in welcoming Goodyear City Manager Wynette Reed.
Wow, this is an amazing crowd. I want to thank everyone for being here, and it is truly an exciting day for Goodyear. I would like to take a moment to thank our dignitaries, state legislative representatives, our Goodyear Council, and one member that could not make it today. He was very much involved in working to get Buc-ee's to come to Goodyear. His plane is delayed. I know he is missing this tremendously, but I want to give a shout out to prior council member Bill Stipp for all the work he's done on this. And I want to say a special thanks to the Buc-ee's team. We are thrilled to have you here in Arizona and welcome you to the city of Goodyear. Buc-ee's saw what we've known all along. Goodyear is the crown jewel of the West Valley, and we're just getting started. We're in a place where innovation meets quality of life, where major brands plant roots and where residents and visitors alike feel right at home. The groundbreaking is a landmark moment for Goodyear, for Buc-ee's, and for Arizona. We're proud to be the home of the first Buc-ee's in the state, and we look forward to seeing this site become a destination for visitors. I've had the opportunity to visit 2 Buc-ee stores, one in Colorado and one in Texas at the end of last year. And I was amazed at the friendliness of everyone that I encountered. And the bathrooms, I did check them out. They really are the cleanest. And it's just an incredible variety of merchandise that they offer. So I know we are going to be so pleased to have them in our community. We can't wait to have them here. And Beaver, thank you for believing in Goodyear. And let's keep building something great together.
We really wouldn't be here today if it was not for our final speaker today. A little bit of history. At just 23 years old, he created his own store and wanted to make it something special. It began back in 1982 as a small neighborhood convenience store in a place called Lake Jackson, a small town in Texas, if you've ever been there. Has really turned in today into a place that really has a cult-like following, a place with a wow factor that cannot be replicated. 51 stores later, he has been able to build an enterprise that really prides itself on being clean, friendly, and in stock. Please joining me today in welcoming Buc-ee's co-founder, Beaver Applin.
Thank you, Tammy. This place filled up since I sat down. It's exciting. See this many people. We're so happy for y'all to be here, and we're happy to be here as well. We're really, really excited about our first location in Arizona, and we're particularly pleased that it's Goodyear. Mayor, you mentioned business friendly. That's really important, and so we like to get in communities and work with communities. We have a lot of options. Interstate 10's a long road, and so we picked Goodyear because it's just the ideal location for us. A business-friendly community, a business-friendly council, amazing opportunity for employment here, and for I heard the number 200. It will be more than that full time. I heard the number above minimum wage. Way above minimum wage. We're going to blow minimum wage out of the water here. So, but it takes everybody, like you said. Nothing happens in a vacuum. So, Tammy mentioned something that caught my attention, and I know this obviously because where we come from, we've been doing this a long time. She said I started doing this when I was 23, and so that was about 8 or 10 years ago. So, what we find is that a lot of people here don't know. They say, "What is a Buc-ee's?" Just because we we started in Texas and we've been working to the southeast, and so this is the opposite direction. What is a Buc-ee's? And so we are genuinely excited about that concept. I can't tell you just how promising that is to be able to show the communities to the west and the people traveling, what we do and what we have to offer. So I'm really excited that there's a large percentage of the population in Arizona and out west that do not know what a Buc-ee's is. So I don't find that as a problem. I find that as a real opportunity. And so she mentioned, our barbecue and our beef jerky and our beaver nuggets and our, the roasted pecans. When you try those, you're just not going to believe them, and all the things. But she mentioned the clean restrooms. We did win America's Clean Restroom some close to 20 years ago. But the commitment that this company makes is to continue and not glide by on our laurels. We won that 20 years ago, and I want it to be America's cleanest restrooms every year. I guess they can't put us back up because once you won, you can't win twice. I'm going to maybe lobby against that. But And so, you know, Wynette, I'm so happy that you stopped in 2 stores and actually went and tried out the restrooms, because that's just part of what we do. It's the traveling public. Mayor, as you mentioned, that a large percentage of the people are not from this local, from the zip code, if you will. They're traveling. So they need fuel, they need food, they need something to drink, and probably a restroom break. So we take that very serious and have been doing that my entire career. So it's easy for me to get up here. I have so many people that make my job so easy. But this is, as I tell our people, this is my second favorite thing I do is a groundbreaking. My favorite is the store opening. But you can't open them if you don't start them. And so our commitment to you guys is that we will be good neighbors, we'll be a good corporate citizen, that we will provide phenomenal opportunities for people with real live career jobs here. I mean, where you can prosper and work here. And most of our people that are in senior management all start. They don't start there. So we like to raise them from starting jobs. So they're the sky's the limit. I tell people my job's up for anybody that wants to take it. So there is no ceiling in our company, and I think that's important for everybody to know. So we're going to start this store. You see the big equipment already, and so we're going to start the calendar date that I'm understanding is the summer of 26. So we're a year away in a few months, and then we'll all gather right back here for a grand opening. I hope everybody can show up. I hope the ones of y'all that don't have an opportunity to see a Buc-ee's between now and then, we're going to show you what it is on that date. Council, everybody, I can't tell you how happy it makes me to see all of y'all in your Buc-ee's paraphernalia. So I just love that, and so that's just incredible. So I want to thank everybody for coming out, and y'all come back and check us at this summer of 26, and we'll have a bigger gathering then. I promise you it'll be way bigger, and we'll have lots of good food and opportunities to celebrate the coming of this store. So it means so much to me for everybody to show up and give us the opportunity for y'all to love what we do. We take really a lot of pride in providing the service that we do, and it's kind of so basic. It's like Tammy said, I mean, it really is. It's clean. It really is just trying to be friendly. It really is treat our customers and our patrons like we want to be treated. So we walk the walk, and so we'll show y'all in about a year. Thank y'all for coming out. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Beaver. All right, who's ready to get down to business? Yeah? All right, we're going to ask those of you who are part of the turning of dirt, which officially starts the project right for us today in a ceremonial way, to head over to your right. And if you're part of this group, you should have been notified already. Grab your hard hats and the shovels over here and make your way over to the dirt mount. And Kim with Buc-ee's is going to provide further instructions. And after that, we'll have some more instructions for more photo opportunities. And on the behalf of the Goodyear City Council and the mayor and Arizona elected officials and our residents, Buc-ee's, welcome to Goodyear.
Bye.